Hello and welcome to another live session of my channel. Have you ever been asked this question? Are you happy? And then you find yourself that you are completely clueless how to reply to this question. I have often been asked this question in different forms, but I have never been able to answer this question. Because if I say I am not happy, there will be a lot of follow-up questions that I'm not ready to answer. And if I say I am happy, then also the question is meaningless because there must be some reason why the other person asked me if I am happy. So, what I am trying to say is that I have not been honest to answering this question. The other day, I said that happiness is not something that needs to be pursued, but happiness comes to you by itself as it is a byproduct of many other things that happen in your life. As I was saying that, there was something that was going in my mind that made me stop the conversation in my last live stream abruptly. It made me introspect whether I know what is happiness. Am I really happy? I don't know. Perhaps I am happy, perhaps I am not. I don't know. It is difficult for me to answer this question properly. Every day, there are moments that make me feel good, but at the end of the day, when I look back and reflect what happened in my day, I don't know whether I am happy or not. In fact, the last 2 days made me feel the absence of happiness more because I was trying to understand happiness. The more I try to think about it, the more it eludes me. So, how do I achieve happiness or the state of mind where I call myself happy? I don't know why, but I don't understand the reason why we need to be happy. What is that we are looking for that can make us happy? Now, when I am saying this, you may ask me, what will make me happy? The answer to that is, I don't know. Why do I feel that I am not happy? I don't know. What is something that can take me towards happiness? I don't know. What can you do to make me happy? I don't know. Can I do something to make myself happy? I don't have answer to that as well. So if I don't know anything about happiness, how do I achieve happiness? To achieve a goal, you have to understand what should be the pathway to reach that goal. For me, both the pathway and the goal is unclear to me. Can I plan my life accordingly so that I can be happy? I don't know. It is something that the more I think about, more I feel clueless about it. I am extremely clueless about what I'm looking for. And even if I just start walking from today, will I be able to achieve that goal or not? So, right now, you might be thinking that I'm just rambling and it is not making any sense to you. But it is something that even I am trying to understand and trying to break it down so that what makes uh, a, a person feel happy. So I have tried to understand this and I have been trying to break it down and into small small little elements and try to see if I will be able to achieve happiness. The first thing that I have noticed as a pattern is that I need a reason to get up from my bed and do that task. Many call it motivation, but let us call it reason to keep things simple. It can be anything like the deadline of to submit a report when submit you are done submitting that report, you feel lighter that one task is completed. So similarly, if I have a list of tasks to do every now and then, every day, then every time I finish a task, I will feel relaxed that the task is completed, and that might make me uh, take near to the goal related to that particular task. So that gives me a momentary happiness. While now take the level of happiness to the next level, how can I humanize each task so that I am able to complete that task within the time frame and feel happiness from my surroundings while doing that. So I need to create different kinds of simulations that would trigger happiness inside me while I am trying to do a task each day. It can be anything, it can be something very mundane task, but if I keep on, like, if I am doing it, preparing a report, if I'm sitting in front of the computer, I might feel tired. So, how do I distract myself from time to time so that I don't feel tired in between? And this distraction should not be that big a distraction that I lose my focus from the task I set out to do for today. So it can be any, it those distraction can be anything. Might be a thought that came to my mind and I wrote it down, or I just took a break and prepared a cup of coffee, or it can be something like just doing some other mundane task like washing utensils or something like that. So that is the second level. So how do I elevate my happiness from that? Uh, uh, I think that is the real challenge. That is, I need to find a purpose of what I have been doing every day, whether it's the mundane tasks, the distractions. I need to have a purpose in life that keeps me going. And I am speaking from my experience that if there is no purpose in life, your energy levels drop. There was a time that I used to uh, be doing a lot of different activities in my life just because I was living for one person so that I feel best when I am in front of that person. Then there was a phase when I was trying to figure out what is my purpose in life when that person was no more in my life. There was a dip in energy, and I kept on going from bad to worse. Now I am again trying to be better. It is because I think I have found a ray of hope where I can do something that I can make a change, and that is what is keeping me going. But until I achieve that purpose, I will not find the next level of happiness. But it is a problem with this is that it is a continuous loop, and I have to continuously search for a purpose in life after I life of that one purpose has ended. So I think that happiness is something that does not have a straight line kind of thing, but it comes as like just like our earth has different uh, altitudes. Happiness is also like uh, different altitudes in our mind. So sometimes we are very happy, sometimes we are not so happy. But definitely, I would like to say that happiness is not the opposite of sadness. So the opposite of happiness is not unhappiness also. We always have happiness in different measures. Sometimes we are low in it, sometimes we are full of happiness. So right now I'm trying to understand the science of happiness so that for most of the time I am full of happiness. If not full of happiness, I need to be at least have enough happiness because I have understood that if I am happy, it creates a positive environment uh, to the people around me. I'm not too stressed to be happy all the time, but if I make a sincere effort to be happy, then it would be good for not just me, but also to everyone around me. So being happy is not just something to just for the benefit. It is also my duty to keep others happy as well. So because when we were child, there are others who took the effort to keep us happy. But at this age, I believe it is our duty to keep others happy. So we'll just try to sum up with what I spoke today. So I just want to say that it is a futile attempt to understand what is happiness and what can make me happy or how I can be happy. I just want to say that I will try to understand what is meaningful to me and what values do I want to live by, and how can I contribute to something beyond myself by staying happy. I just want to understand or find a reason to be happy every day, not by forcing myself to be happy, but truly happy. I don't want to project uh, to people around me that I am happy without being happy. Actually, try being happy and make them feel happy. So that's all for today. Thank you. If you like what I am trying to say, please ping me and maybe we can do a joint session sometimes and do it in a more sane moment, not like this at this odd hour, but sometime in the daytime or around in the evening time, whatever that suits you. So do ping me if you want to join this conversation. Thank you. Good night.